Hello and welcome to this session. Today we are going to be discussing how to write an analysis essay. Your learning target is that you will know how to write and organize an analytical essay and that you will know what important elements to include in the essay. An analytical essay has a specific audience, textual evidence. Your role is to be the interpreter or explainer of the work you are reading. Remind your audience of things they may already know. Do not retell the entire work to the audience. Let's look at the prompt. For this project, you will use your close reading skills to develop an analysis of John F. Kennedy's inaugural address. As you've learned, the first step in analyzing a text is determining the main idea and the evidence that helped you to make that determination. Use the graphic organizer to record your ideas before writing the paragraph. Okay, so you're going to read through the speech and come up with the main idea. What is the main idea of the speech? Also, you support that main idea with the evidence from the text. Using close reading strategies, construct a non-fiction analysis on the inaugural address by John F. Kennedy. The non-fiction analysis should reflect a careful reading and analysis of the speech. This in-depth reflection should demonstrate the skills you have learned and the application of a well-supported thesis with adequate support. Use the documents provided to help you. So you're going to use those extra documents to gather ideas about the speech. So your role is to be the interpreter or explainer of the work you are reading and writing about. Use textual evidence. Okay, I know that prompt is really big and kind of in depth and seems a little overwhelming. Don't worry about it so much. Just think about explaining the speech to someone else. So you're looking for details that you can explain to someone else what was the meaning behind the speech or why he did certain things he did. And the biggest thing is you always use that text. You always use that text to support your ideas, to prove your point. So your analysis essay, you are thinking deeply about the text. You're breaking down the components of what you've read to determine how well they work independently, but more importantly, how well they work together as a whole. So you're thinking about different pieces of the speech and also how they all work together. In a literary analysis essay, so this is if we're reading about like a story or a play, you might examine how well an author develops a theme or a character. In a nonfiction analysis essay, which is the one you're doing, right? It's about a real speech he gave. You might evaluate how well an author develops his or her argument or whether he or she appropriately addresses counter-arguments. Remember, thinking about that opposition. So are they only proving their point or do they also address the opposing viewpoint? Okay, please answer the questions for this activity now.